I'm Maria.
And Maria, what do you want? You don't know.
I've got no idea. Just make something of it.
Make it
see.
long.
Yeah.
No, it will be short hairstyle. Will you turn for you and the rest of the
Yeah.
world to show what you have? That's hair. Nice curly neckline.
Yeah, get it off.
Okay, I will. Thank you.
Thank you.
Friends on YouTube, I'm gonna make her a hairstyle and a short one. And to give her a new color. I'd like to give her a little bit more strong color. I will use yellow cape, so as you can see. And for those who love caping, this is the largest distance I can get in my studio.
Yeah.
She has a lot of hair. First starting of course with wetting, then I can see the structure and the movements of the hair.
I think it's still a bit wet. I washed it.
A little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. We'll use the conditioner in front for cutting. It's from Mansa, cutting oil.
Nice massage.
Yeah. I'll start in the neckline by cutting that short. And she has lovely movements in the hair, so I'll bring that out. Part hair. Onder skullbone.
Ook omdraaien.
Nee, dat niet. Now go starting at the back. Start on the back. Do the scissor over comb so you can see. You see she has a wonderful skull bone to work on. Women comb are pulling their hairs in the opposite lines so they stand up. And I love the sound of this scissors of comb technique. Lekker geluid, hè?
Ja.
Zo'n rhythm. Traveling to the other side. Now leaning in the opposite lines. Classic way.
Maar daarom kan je het ook zo snel.
Ja.
Ja. Heel veel kappers die zitten echt een uur op een kapsel en dan zie ik jou tjak tjak tjak.
Ja, dat is ook zo.
Ja.
If I can, I cut hair every day. So I love to do hair. And even when I'm free. Now I've got myself a nice neckline. This I'm also gonna clean with the clipper. With my whale clipper, clean the contour. All in the natural lines, which she has a wonderful neckline.
Ik vind die opgeladen.
Wel, hij zit niet veel stomer in. moet even bijkomen voor het weekend.
Heb je mee uitgenomen?
Ja, ik heb wel uitgedaan, maar het heeft niet op de oplader gestaan. So now I've got myself a nice clean neckline. Take away the small hairs. Stay working at the back. And I will make the neckline in disconnect, because you see how wonderful the structure of her skull bone is. So I lay the hairs over it, not on it. So I kept more volume at the back, so create more volume, more power. Wet in between. Now my skull bone and my line I've just cut with the scissor is laying here. And this is the hair I have. So now I start on the line of cutting. And I fit it out so it lays over that line. Nice soft lines. Lay the hair in the roundings of the skull. In the meantime, I'm thinking about the color I'm going to give her. And I'm certain it will be a brown. A wonderful brown tone. Do the same on the other side. Lay them on the skull. Gently and softly in. Creating as much possible volume of the back. Watch if the natural fall is good. That it is. On both sides. Behind the ears is a little bit thicker than in the center line, so there I thin it out a little bit with the tip of my knife. Same on this side. And only that I do on the line of cutting from the underline. Take the total parts behind the ear up to the center line. Now take the hair up and work up. Just legging the line of cutting from the underline to the upper hair.
This also is a nice sound.
This also, yes, it is. But for some people it's terrifying.
You're cutting the hair.
Yeah. And how lovely it is to have short hair. It's ultra feminine. It's nice feeling. Always good of health.
It's not heavy, it's easy to wash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need a lot of shampoo. Now just watch through the hair, and in the natural fall of the hair I make some movement in it. This I only do with the tip of my knife. And when I do this, I just move with my hand that's holding the hair in the direction of the center line. So I'm certain that the movement of the hair I'm working on goes to the back. Of course I do this on both sides. Okay, coming to the front. Take the hair to the back. I leave a little bit hair on the ears. Just creating a wonderful soft line. In the front I will open the facial lines. connecting the back to the front. And now I'm holding my fingers in the fall of her chin line, so that I'm certain that I have the same movements on the sides that I see in her facial lines. Again, take to the back. And don't need a straight line, just hold it soft. You can see her wonderful ears. She has beautiful ears.
You think everything's beautiful.
Oh, thank God God made women. Life is wonderful with women. Girls love the things they know, love the things they show, love to be where they go. That's enough. It's Monday. Thank God it's Monday. It's always my free day, but I make YouTube videos on Monday and on Thursday.
Yeah, this ain't work.
Again, on the ear, lay to the back. Make a nice soft connection to the back. On the ear, I move it to the back. And you have to work with a lot of moist on the hair. That's the only way to give the heat of the knife into the hair and seal the ends. So that's why she's swimming at the moment.
Yeah, that's why I'm dripping.
Yeah. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I'm dripping. Some adjustments to the volume behind here. Now come to the hair that lays above it. And again, now I work in the lines of the fall of the chin line. You move to the front and not to the back. Coming to the front. Now just curve this right side and make it more open. Take the hairs over and cut them in the same line I did the sides. So the front will be a little bit more small as a hairstyle. Can take some hair over. Works also the front. Het is heel leuk dat ik al van die technieken heb dat ik zo kan werken. Take some new hair on it. And just work in this line. On the crown, I take some hair to the back just to give it a playable effect. And now I just watch at the lines that moves from the left side to the right side, through the hair on the skull line. So it's a freehand style. Watch if the fall is beautiful, and it is. Now go to the other side.
Ja, zolang het positieve energie blijft.
That's goed. Positief. Now just watch at the eyebrow bone as a guide, working on that. Again, opening the contour line on the facial line, so make it nice thin so it flows into the lines of her skull and her face. And because I'm working in soft lines, I can use a harder brown tone, and the brown will give her also a French feeling. So for the days to come, she will look ultra romantic, because almost Christmas time. Coming to the upper hair, just take it over the half center of the skull. And don't make strong lines in it, just take off the dry ends. And if she likes it, I will make her in summertime, spring, a platinum blonde.
That's ultra light.
It's ultra light. And ultra lights fly, so when spring is in the air, she flies.
And then with a fresh color in the tops.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Now the only thing I think is a little bit too heavy is a part on the fontanelle. It's a little bit thick, so there I only take out a little bit of the volume. It's not much, just this.
Just this.
Yeah. When you find it in the sink, you have to worry.
Yeah.
And for so far, the cutting. Okay, starting the color. Give her a nice water resistant brown cape. Make her a nice brown color. And on top of that I lay a copper. It's just to give it some movements, and the back will be even a little bit darker. So I get more volume. Right, the color. First color I'm going to apply is from Infinity Colors. 4036. This I make with 20 volume, 6%. And first start to work to the back. Take every time about a ½ centimeter, lay it to the back, or work it up like now. Only a small part above the ear, free for the deeper color. Work till I get on the short line, on the back, usually costs niks. In the rest of the color that I made on top, it's about this amount, I put in 5 centimeters of 320, so it's a natural black, but it will be a brown when I mix them together. And while you mix it in the rest color, you get the lines in the same line, so the color is not totally strange on the color I used on top. This I just use on the underparts, on the frame of the hairstyle, and the neckline, of course. Now bring the hair back in the position where I started in. And I made myself a copper, only a copper, that I made with 9%, that's 30 volume. And with this copper tone I lay some color movement on top. It will flow into the dark colors and make some playable effect. And you don't see much of it, only when the light is right, or the sun is shining, or the bells are ringing, and it's Christmas all over. Dun, 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 dun. This I do, of course, in a freehand style, following all the moves of the hair. At the front I made them a little bit thicker. Now I cover this up with my plastic foil, but first I lay some cotton wax on top. This leaves the colors on parts where I meant them to be, otherwise they flow into each other. Close my foil and then I'm going to give her some heat for 20 minutes and a cup of coffee or tea, and then we're back to show you the end result. Yes. Okay, we're back from coloring. All up. Now I just have to blow dry it. I'll use the Barber of Lanza. It's a wonderful, nice product to style the hair with. Run this through the hair. I'm just going to blow dry it in a natural way, so I don't need the brush. I just want a natural fall of hair. By pulling the hair you get more volume. Now you don't have to force it, because just pull a little bit on it, because then you get more volume. Stay working in natural lines and polishing the hairs with my hands. To finish this style I will use also a product of Lanza. It's from T.K.S, a pomade, just a small amount. Make it nice warm between my fingers and my hands. And now I just play with the hair and make all the structure and all the movement of it coming back. And what I like about this hairstyle is that it don't has to be styled. It is wonderful as it is. And I think for a hairdresser it's mostly the most difficult thing to make. A hairstyle what it is. And this is Maria's new hairstyle and color. Maria, will you turn for you and the rest of the world to show the end effect? Result is wonderful. Your hair is nice glowing. You like it?
Yeah, I think so. Look in the mirror. Yeah, nice.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.